It's a great time to be a sports fan. Baseball's back, the NHL playoffs get started tomorrow night, and this weekend the NBA playoffs will kick off as well. And while there's still regular season games to be played in the NBA, and the playoff seeding hasn't really been set in stone yet for exact matchups, we do know that Toronto will play Milwaukee in the first round, and that's what this video is about. This is not a full playoff prediction video for the NBA, but I do want to talk a lot about the Raptors and Milwaukee, so I decided to make a separate video. Let's get right into this. In my opinion, for the first time in franchise history, the Raptors actually have a favorable first round matchup. And I'll tell you a little bit why I feel they do. When you look at Milwaukee, while they do have a good team, they're the 16th in the NBA's Eastern Conference. They must have done something right. Besides the Greek Freak, who I'm going to refer to as GA because I don't know how to pronounce his real full name, and I don't want to butcher it. Other than him, what other rising star or mega superstar does Milwaukee really have? And the Greek Freak he's on his way up. I mean, he's a good player. He really helped Milwaukee get to where they are. He's kind of like he kind of basically did what Vince Carter did for the Raptors many years ago. You know, he's their one and only really big star. And there's players around him, Chris Middleton, Matthew Dellavedova, Jared Bayless, just to name a few. But really, what chance do they have against the Raptors? In my opinion, this is a make-or-break playoff season for the Raptors because you never know who's not going to be around next year. And with the pieces that the Raptors have added in Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker to add more defensive depth to an already deep team, I mean, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan are going to do their thing. They're already the major stars on the team. And one of the major keys to the Raptors' success, in my opinion, Jonas Valanciunas. I mean, this guy, you might think, well, it has been happening that his minutes have been dwindling in the fourth quarter with Serge Ibaka being there and Jakob Poeltl getting more minutes during the regular season. But JV was a beast in the playoffs last year before he got injured. And without him, the Raptors took 2 games from Cleveland in the conference finals with not a lot of rest between playoff series and one of their major stars being injured. Fast forward to this year, the Raptors are a better defensive team and they should be able to take out Milwaukee in 5 games. So, with that being said, more rest between playoff series, or at least more rest after the first round, and their stars being healthy. My point is Toronto can go possibly back to the conference finals, if not further, and the East has gotten better, so we don't even know if Cleveland's going to make it to the conference final. I mean, there's probably a long shot that they wouldn't, but stranger things have happened. I mean, it's Cleveland, even though they did win a playoff or a championship last year. Back to the Raptors in Milwaukee. I mean, this is going to be a good series, guys. I'm very excited about it. The Raptors, they need to take care of this series in 5 games at the most. This should probably be a sweep. They took the season series 3-1. If, in my opinion, if JV gets the ball more and becomes the player that he was in the playoffs last year, even though he didn't have a great regular season, who's to say that, the Raptors wouldn't be successful? Because, Kyle Lowry, even though he's coming back from an injury, is going to be great because he's clutch. And DeMar DeRozan has been on fire all season long, And then on top of that, guys like PJ Tucker, Patrick Patterson, Damari Carroll, who would be another great guy to get going, not just defensively like we expect him to bring it defensively, but offensively as well. If those guys get going on top of, the stars that we expect to play well, I forgot about Serge Ibaka. He needs to, be a presence defensively and offensively as well. Help stretch the floor. I mean, if all of these things go the way Raptors fans are expecting and other people as well, I mean, Milwaukee shouldn't be much of a challenge. and the Raptors should even easily move on, is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, I just had a lot, I felt I had a lot to say about the Raptors. I mean, this video is already over 5 minutes, and I will touch on this series again in a full playoff prediction video, but I just wanted to make this video because I'm really excited about this series. I am a Raptors fan, so if you enjoyed the video, guys, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.